War Chief Thakron stood 12 feet tall, his muscle-bound frame encased in bioarmor that had never known defeat. The Krillian Dominion had conquered every species they had encountered across 3 galaxies, their physical superiority so absolute that most civilizations surrendered at first contact rather than face annihilation. When the humans requested a diplomatic meeting aboard the neutral station at Kepler 442, Thakron saw it as an opportunity to demonstrate Krillian dominance to yet another inferior species. The small delegation that arrived seemed almost comically fragile. Bipedal creatures barely half his height, with no visible natural weapons or protective carapaces. "I am Ambassador Lu Wei," the lead human said, approaching without the submissive posture Thakron had come to expect. "I represent the United Earth government and all human colonies." "Human," Thakron's voice rumbled like distant thunder. "Your species has expanded into systems claimed by the Krillian Dominion. You will withdraw immediately or face the consequences of challenging the strongest warriors in the universe." Ambassador Lu nodded thoughtfully and activated a holographic display. "War Chief Thakron, before we discuss current territorial disputes, I thought you might be interested in a brief overview of human military history. Consider it educational context." The display flickered to life, showing ancient battlefield footage. Thakron watched with growing confusion as primitive humans in crude armor fought with metal weapons. "This is supposed to impress me? Your ancestors with their pathetic tools." "These are Romans," Lu explained calmly, fighting Germanic tribes around 2,000 years ago. The Romans were considered the ultimate warriors of their era. Professional soldiers with superior training, equipment, and tactics. The display shifted to show different scenes. Armored knights charging across medieval battlefields, musket-wielding soldiers in formation, massive armies, clashing across European plains. Each generation of humans has faced what they believed were the ultimate warriors of their time, Lu continued. Knights in full armor thought they were invincible. Napoleonic armies believed their tactics were unbeatable. Every military force in human history has considered itself supreme. Thakron's mandibles clicked with impatience. "What is your point, weak creature?" The holographic display jumped forward in time, showing increasingly devastating warfare. Trench battles of World War I, tank divisions rolling across continents, aircraft carriers launching nuclear-capable bombers. "The point, War Chief, is that humans have been perfecting the art of killing other humans for over 10,000 years. Every weapon we've created, every tactic we've developed, every strategy we've mastered, all of it designed to defeat opponents who were convinced they were the strongest warriors alive." The final sequence showed modern human military technology, stealth fighters, orbital bombardment platforms, and weapons that could crack continents. "You see," Lu said as the display faded, "when the Krillians claim to be the strongest species in the universe, humans don't hear a threat. We hear a challenge we've been preparing for our entire evolutionary history. You want to test your strength against ours? You'll be fighting a species that has spent millennia learning how to kill the unkillable." Thakron felt something foreign creep into his consciousness. Doubt. "You dare threaten the Dominion with your primitive weapons?" Lu smiled, and for the first time, Thakron noticed it didn't reach the human's eyes. "War Chief, I'm not threatening you. I'm offering you the same choice we've given every ultimate warrior in human history. Withdraw voluntarily, or become another chapter in our military textbooks." The Romans thought Germanic tribes were primitive. Napoleon thought guerrilla fighters were cowards. The Nazis thought Americans were soft. They all learned the same lesson you're about to learn. Humans don't fight fair, we don't fight honorably, and we don't stop fighting until our enemies are history. As Thakron stared at the small, seemingly fragile human, he realized that perhaps being the strongest species in the universe wasn't the same as being the deadliest. And perhaps there was a difference between warriors who had conquered weaker species and soldiers who had spent millennia conquering each other.